So, hello everyone. This is our project, and our project theme is text to 3D modeling. Okay. So this is our front page of our project. Okay. So as we see, this is a nice theme that is, bring your imagination close to the reality, which aligns with the our project title. Okay. Now we have made this front end page very user friendly and interactive as well. Okay. So we have incorporated 3JS framework and used a panorama 360-degree. So this basically have a very nice features. I will try to show you. Now, this is the like 360-degree feature that you can have in your project. Okay, this is very nice, and you can have every side rotation and etc. So this is how the panorama 360-degree looks like, and we have implemented this using the 3JS framework. Okay, and added all these components using other tech stacks such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, obviously. Now let's try to move into our main part of the project. So let's navigate into that. Now, this is the main place where our project actually completes. Now, this project is basically based on the user text. Okay. Now, any user wants to generate any kind of 3D models in his life. They want to first visualize it, how it will be. Okay. Now, the text should be as if that up it can be objectified into 3D models. Okay. Now you cannot keep any like conversations like hi, hello, how are you into the text and you try to visualize, because it cannot be visualized. It only be in the like spoken terms. Okay. Now what I meant for the 3D model here is that any object that you want to visualize in the future. Okay. Now let's say if you want to try this thing, before that I want to show you some of the glimpse of our inputs that we have previously tried and it was successful. Okay. Now this is the hard 3D model, this is the eagle 3D model, and this is a man standing on one leg, and this is a man riding on a horse. Okay. Now these two might seem a complex inputs, but they are still visualized, right? Because they can be visualized. So this is how our project actually works. Now our aim of the project is to get the accuracy of these models. Okay, because accuracy is more important, and we have also achieved these results in within a span of 5 minutes. Okay, now I want to show you how this project actually works. Now let's say if you want to try an input, like let's say if I'm writing a dog. Okay, so now I can press this. Now we need to wait for a few minutes like to visualize our dogs and like how it will be looking in a 3D model. Okay. So in generally, I want to explain some of the features in it as well. So our main idea of this project is to reduce the runtime of 3D modeling projection. Okay. So what really happens is now, okay. Now, sorry that for the interruption. Before that, we can see that this is the 2D image of the dog that one can visualize. Okay. There are so many dogs. Since I haven't any mentioned you the breed of the dog, so this can be one of the dog. Okay. So this is how the 2D image look like. Okay. Now coming to the process. Now I want to share that our project has been broken down into the two pieces. That is, first we are generating a text to 2D image, and then from this 2D image, we are trying to get the 3D model. Okay. Now we are doing this with an APIs, and that is had been done using the API handling. Okay. Now what our project aims is to make this project very accurate to the we need to bring the 2D image as close to as 3D projection. So the one advantage of this is when you try to convert the text to 3D model, what really happens is you will try to increase the number of dimensions in every step. Okay. So what we did is we first broken down these dimensions by n-1. That is like we are not directly generating from text to 3D. We are doing it from first text to 2D image. So in this way, we have first reduced the dimension by the n-1, and after this, we are just projecting this n-1 dimension into n+1. Okay. So this is how we are trying to achieve the results as compared to the other websites which are directly getting a results from the text to 3D model. Okay. Now, the aim of this project is to get the result in within a span of 5 minutes, and that's how we reduce the time as well. Okay. This is still a large amount of time that is taking to get a output, but some of the times what it really happens is we need to understand the accuracy as well. So sometimes our user has to be wait to get his complex input, so it might take generating time very faster. Okay. So this is how our project actually differentiate the other factors. So let's wait for our 3D model. So yeah, so as we see, our 3D model has been generated, and we have also improved the like generation of this 3D model by implementing our features on rotation, zoom in, zoom out, and we have also kept the light in such a way that one can visualize this 3D like 2D image to 3D in a very such a nice way. Okay, now as we can compare this 3D image, okay, 3D model, I mean, okay. So you can see this 2D image and this 3D model is almost as accurate as it looks. Okay. Now one can easily visualize how it will be, right? Okay. So this project can be useful in the domain such as the education, where our students need to learn how the 3D object works. And this is very fun and interactive way for him to learn other objects like such as geometry or some other polygon shapes and etc. So that's it from our end. And if you hope the project, then you can actually consider it some giving out nice feedback. So that's it from our side. And I think so. If any more question resides, then we can have them in the conference. Okay. So thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you like the project and you like the idea and initiative as well, and the explanation also. So thank you so much.